Okay guys, welcome back to another Cycle Jockey video vlog, and what I wanted to do here in this video is just take you guys out on one of my recent rides, one of my favorite hills here near my house, which is pretty steep. It's about a mile long, and it actually has one point that kicks to about 16% incline. And as you see here, I'm keeping my leg speed pretty high. I'm trying to keep that momentum up and not let my leg speed drop too rapidly, which is going to take the momentum out of my pedal stroke and make me work that much harder to get my pedal speed back up to where I need it. So I'm constantly working the gears, keeping myself at a good revolutions per minute. Now here you see I just got out of the saddle. You may not have noticed, but I actually shifted down to a couple of harder gears, and what this does is it allows you to basically rotate the which muscles in your legs that you're putting the predominance of the work on at any given point. When here where I'm up out of the saddle, I'm actually using a different group of muscles, which is taking some pressure off the muscles that I'm now using now when I get back into the saddle, shift back down to a couple of easier gears, but I increase my leg speed again, keeping my leg speed high and going back to that other muscle group. And so I just like to rotate between seated climbing and standing climbing, depending on when my legs feel tired. When they start getting to that red line effect, I'll get out of the saddle, go down a few gears, and this is going to help you rotate back and forth between the demands of your cardiovascular system. When you're in the saddle like I am here now, and I've got the faster leg speed, my cardiovascular system is working harder to maintain that leg speed. And when you get fatigued in that position, that's when I like to kick it down to a couple of harder gears, get out of the saddle, and now that's putting a lot more emphasis on my force production muscles of my body, and I'm using more muscular power to get up that hill and keep speed up, as opposed to using the demands of my cardiovascular system. So here you see I was down in the saddle for a little while. Now I'm back out of the saddle. I went down a few more gears, keeping the speed up high, but I'm actually got a lower cadence right now, but I'm using I'm using more muscular power of my body at this point, as opposed to when I'm seated. So you see here I'm maintaining this effort. I get back down into the saddle. Now I'm going back to a couple of easier gears, quicker leg speed. I'm putting more demands back on my cardiovascular system now, and I'll just keep rotating this back and forth until I get up the climb. And I'll do that for no matter how long the climb is, whether it's a mile or an 8-mile climb up Whiteface Mountain, which is a great climb for anybody who wants to get up here in the Adirondacks and give that a try. But okay, I'm getting up towards the summit of the climb here. And I just wanted to do this video for you guys, just kind of taking you out on one of my favorite hills here around the house. It's a great training hill. I ride it very frequently, know the hill very well, and but this is kind of my techniques for hill climbing in general, regardless of the hill. And I think if you practice these techniques in your riding, get out there in the hills, practice these, see what works for you. But I think you'll find that rotating the demands between your cardiovascular system, in the saddle, higher leg speeds, and rotating that with more force production out of the saddle, bigger gears, it certainly has helped me in my climbing, and I just wanted to share that with you guys here on the channel. Okay guys, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video, and in the meantime, go ride your bike.